Hello, Austin and Oka. How are you guys doing this week?
Doing great, Mathis. It's been a little bit of a whirlwind lately. School year is wrapping up, and we've had quite a few projects going on here with our new medical facility and hotel on campus. So very exciting times, but quite busy as you can imagine.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, that's hectic. And how about you, Oka? How are you doing this week?
Yeah, it's been amazing. The weather has changed a little bit. It's a little bit warmer now, and now the summer's coming up. I'm very excited to go to the beach.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, just to introduce ourselves, my name is Mathis, and my teammate's name here in the meeting is Hong. And just before we get started, I'd just like to make sure that this 10-minute meeting still works for you guys.
Yep, works great for us.
Great, great, great. Well, just before we get started, I'd just like to tell you a little bit more about who we are and what all Fastenal has to offer. But really, we just want to ask like a few questions about what's going on at University of Houston and their facilities, so that we can get a better understanding of how our solutions can really benefit you. And if this is the case, I'd like to discuss the specific products that we believe would provide you with best value. And at the end of this call, we'd like to just run some numbers by you to see if you'd like to continue to work with Fastenal. And does it sound okay to you guys?
It sounds great to us. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, to get started, just to reintroduce the team, my name is Mathis Dunn, and my teammate here is Hong. And we have been account specialists here at Fastenal for the past 2 years now. Here at Fastenal, we're a global distributor of a wide range of industrial and construction products. Our fast solutions provide access to key products that are used by organizations to reduce inventory and minimize out-of-stock situations. I know that you guys are both facility maintenance managers at University of Houston. I'll go ahead and let Hong ask a few questions to get a little bit more about the situation that you guys are going through right now.
Okay, so what is your current situation? Can you explain more about that?
Hey Hong, yeah. So one of the big things that we've run into lately is over the last couple of years, we've noticed about a 60% increase in our spending and spending on supplies as well as facility maintenance employees. We've been spending quite a bit more, and one thing else that we've been running into is a bit of a problem of undersupply in the inventory that we need and oversupply in areas that we don't need it. So we've been spending too much by buying things that we don't need. So those have been a couple of issues here for us, and we're really trying to cut back on that.
And to add on to that, we're also relying on manual tracking to track our inventory. And with the huge amount of personnel that we have, it's been affecting our accuracy, and we've been having inaccurate information.
Yeah, and that ends up costing us quite a bit as well. It's just we want to be able to be more efficient with how we're tracking our inventory in and out of our facility here.
Okay, so what is holding you back from implementing a solution to this problem?
So due to the problems that we're currently experiencing, we're going through a lot of delays with our projects, and also our expenses keep on actually rising. And so that's really what's holding us back. And actually, one of the main goals that we're trying to accomplish is that we're trying to reduce our expenditures by 10% by the end of the year.
Yep.
Okay, I know that you have seen the supply chain issue. So what does it mean for the UX long term if the problem keep going on?
Yeah, so long term, how this affects us is, as for example, with the aforementioned medical facility and the hotel remodeling, if we keep experiencing delays, there's an expectation that these projects need to be done before the start of the school year. We're close to being done, but we can't really afford to have more delays because we're missing supply for employees who need it, or we're overspending on our budget because we are buying supplies that we don't need, but we think we need, and so we're really trying to cut back on those delays so that we could deliver our projects on time and to the expectations of our students, staff, and other folks that are relying on our projects to be done on time.
Yeah, for sure. I completely understand where you're coming from, and that does sound very stressful. I appreciate you telling me all that we learned today, and I do think that Fastenal has plenty of fast solutions that could really benefit y'all's situation that y'all are going through right now. If you don't mind me asking, what other companies are you kind of in communications with in regards to trying to get a solution to solve this?
Yeah, so Mathis, a couple of groups that we've spoken with recently have been MSC and Granger.
Okay, yeah, I've definitely heard of them. If I'd just like to kind of give you guys a little bit of background of Fastenal and how we compare to them, if that you don't mind.
Yeah, sounds good.
Fastenal was established after Granger and MSC that you like you mentioned, but Fastenal is growing fast and constantly. With over 3,200 locations, 20,000 plus employees, Fastenal has believed that great customer service begins with having people and products near the customers in which they serve. Fastenal has also learned that has earned customers' trust by developing strong relationships based on providing quality parts and competitive pricing while driving cost savings and continuous improvement. Compared to the other two competitors in which you mentioned, MSC and Granger, Fastenal has a higher revenue and rank than MSC, while Fastenal is still lower than Granger. Fastenal has set up hundreds of locations outside of the United States to provide the products and services locally as well as nationally. And lastly, with a smart strategy, Fastenal will guarantee the best choices, not only for University of Houston, but also for the customers, our customers all over the world. And I just like to give Hong a few minutes to kind of discuss the options that we have and the products in which we believe could really benefit you.
Sounds good. Let's hear them.
Okay, so here is two options that I want to go over with you guys. So the first one is the basic option. So in the basic option, we have three things: the standard locker, the FAST 3000 locker, and the subway support. The standard locker is gonna be 100 per locker, and it offer a fast range of product size. So it's gonna contain a lot of product from the boxes, can to the cutting tool and shuffle. And the FAST 3000 locker is gonna be 500 per locker, and it can carry up to 60 unit product. And we also have the subway support, so the cost for inventory maintenance and reporting is 1,000 per month. So the total you need to pay for the standard locker, the FAST 3000 locker, and the subway support in the basic option would be 20,000 a year. And
Okay.
the second option we have is the premium option. We also have three things: the single door drawer, the FAST 3000 locker, and the subway support. The single door drawer is gonna be $25 per drawer, and it will find the gap and roll access. So whenever you need the product or supply, you just need to go and grab it. And the FAST 3000 locker is gonna be 250 per locker, and it gives you maximum control over highly consumed item. And we also have the subway support, so the cost for inventory maintenance, the automatic reorder feature and reporting is 1,500 per month. So the total you need to pay for the single door drawer, the FAST 3000 locker, and subway support in the premium option is gonna be 21,250. So do you have any question or concern about two options?
Yeah, so one thing that I noticed here with option two, we currently have plenty of drawers on campus within our storage facility, and one of the issues that we have is, maybe I quite don't understand this grab and go access, but one thing that we most certainly have is too many people coming and grabbing inventory and going with it, and we don't necessarily have that all tracked accurately. We don't know who's taking what at any given time, and sometimes when it's really busy, we don't quite know what inventory has been taken until later, and this kind of relates to our issues of having undersupply, and you can see that causes some problems for us. So the grab and go access is something that I'm a little worried about, but maybe I just don't quite understand it as well. Ilka, do you have any concerns as well?
Yeah, I actually did also have a concern that I saw about the software support. I noticed that it is a little bit above what Austin and I expected, and I also noticed two price differences between option 1 and option 2. Could you tell me a little bit about the automatic reorder feature?
Okay, so I understand that. So the gap and row access is gonna have the RFID technology. So when you use it's very easy. It's very easy to use. So when you use it, it's gonna recognize the who opened the drawer and what product they get. So I know that in the software support, it's gonna expensive than the in the software support in the premium option it's gonna be expensive than the basic option, but we have the automatic reorder feature, so you don't need to worry about the delay related to the inventory. So
Got it.
after consider two option, what option do you think the best for you?
Yeah, so now that I understand this a little bit better, Ilka, I think that kind of resolves my concern here with the grab and go access. Now that I understand that the drawer system will continue to monitor our inventory and monitor who's taking what products at any given time. That automatic reorder feature actually sounds quite nice, as it seems to automatically track what inventory has gone out, and we don't have to worry about delays going forward, having to wait to go buy supplies or etc. So I think considering the two options and looking at the price differential here, it's pretty compelling to go with option 2. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and agree with you, Austin. I think option 2 matches everything that we've been trying to look for.
Yeah. I'm glad you believe that option 2 could really benefit y'all's situation, and I agree that option 2 does have some compelling features that you want to go to premium versus basic. Seeing that you guys are interested in option 2, would you guys like to proceed with signing this order form for option 2?
Yeah, I think at this time, I think we're looking pretty good to go ahead and proceed with option 2. Ilka, what do you think is the best way for us to receive it? Or Mathis, how do you guys plan to send us this form?
I can go ahead and finalize the form on my end, and I'm sure I can email it to you, text, whatever you guys prefer. I'm open to email if that's okay with y'all.
Yeah, please go ahead, and you have our emails on file already.
No,
So
let me go ahead and write them down if you don't mind.
yeah, of course. So my email is ahstacy@uh.edu. You should be able to reach me there. And Ilka.
And mine would be ilkaholmari@uh.edu.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and send this order form to you guys, and just send it back to me with y'all's signature on it, and we'll go ahead and take it from there.
Perfect.
Sound
Thank you
good?
so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I appreciate y'all's time today, and thank y'all for telling me about everything that's going on at University of Houston. And just reach out if y'all have any issues.
Thank
We'll
you.
do. All right. Thank you guys for your time. Mathis, Hong, enjoy the rest of your day.
Y'all
Thank
too.
you.
Bye.